cover. What does this mean to you? Delivering where governments have failed, autism mothers.
When I saw this cover, I was very proud and I thought, it's about time. I'm so impressed that somebody had this idea and somebody created a visual to match it, and these are my sisters.
But most of the moms that I've come in contact with, they very much will not give up. They're fighters, and so I think that doing this cover shows you know, their strength and their unity and support together, and also not to give up, and that you're not alone out there as well. I think that's another reason that I wanted to do this photo shoot.
And you're having the strength for another day to fight for your child and other people's children. Your message to other moms out there would be?
Keep fighting, keep trying, find the thing that makes sense for you, talk to other people, know that it takes a village. We're all here for one another.
Basically, it was, you know, 15 months right before his vaccinations, we had taken a Disneyland, just like you were talking about. Right. And we have him on picture, and he's holding the merry-go-round, smiling, totally typical. 9 days before vaccinations, we take him to Legoland and SeaWorld. He's, hi mommy, hi daddy, playing, everything was normal. And then all of a sudden, vaccinations happen, his leg swells up the size of a golf ball, and he gets put on an antibiotic, he starts limping for 22 days, and before I knew it, there was no language left. So it's been like this ongoing battle for like over 4 years, just trying to get our little kid back. You know?
Right.
So it's been, well, I know because autism is a whole body condition where systems like the gastrointestinal system, the metabolic system, nervous system, and endocrine system are affected. And just like any other disease where those systems were affected, you would try to remedy whatever was going on.
Of course. The next generation of moms that comes around, they can just, you know, they don't have to go through all this stuff on the internet. They can go to one place or a couple places and get hooked up with other moms.
And I also lecture on how to help recover your child, but then when people are on the spectrum, when they have relationships, I lecture about that, and then also about my own journey, because like a lot of people in our community, my marriage ended.
1, 2, 3, 4!
We're not supposed to laugh about all this. You can't laugh about it, damn it!
We're going out west where I belong, where the days are short and the nights are long. And I walk, and then walk, I twist, and then twist, and I shimmy, and then shimmy, and I fly, and then fly. Well, we're out there having fun in the warm California sun.
The wisdom that you're sharing with each other is based on experience and education. This is a highly educated group of parents who have educated themselves on all things science and become virtual doctors and researchers.
Moms, and it's awesome. The networking of moms, you know, within the autism community, it's almost like a religious experience. It's like you find somebody and it's like, oh my God, you know what I'm talking about, you know?
All right, this is insanely beautiful. Look at that. 1, 2.
I am almost free. Sometimes it takes getting knocked down a few times. It takes adversity to make you see what you want and fight to get there.
They put us into this position where we had to start researching. In any other disease, if a parent weren't going to, a parent or professional weren't going to try to remedy what was going on physiologically with the child,
It'd be like abuse.
They would be called negligent.
There just seems to be something about this group of moms, I don't know what it is exactly, but there's like a raging tiger inside of us that we want to protect our kids and we want to try to help. Run the Inland Empire office. We do ABA with children in their home, and we also do school shadowing. And before that, I used to work for TACA, Talk About Curing Autism, out in the Inland Empire and running that chapter.
I wrote a play called Mothers and Others on Autism, and I work with adults on the autistic spectrum in a social skills group. I work for Actors for Autism, and we just did a showcase in February.
I went to the Sunrise program, and so that's a parent training program. And then on top of that, then I started getting trained in other different therapies as well, so I could basically put it all together because like you were saying, we know our kids better than anybody else.
Well, I am the author of a book called A Real Boy, and that was all due to my son being diagnosed. And he was almost 3 years old, and he was quite the puzzle at the time, and so that launched me into the world of autism. So since then, the book has been published and it's in its 5th printing.
It's fine for us to look for a cure for this. It's fine for us to talk about recovery.
And I shimmy, and I shimmy, and I fly, and I fly. Well, out there having fun.